Okay, so I wanted to talk a little bit about our new shop build, and then how we went from this to this. Unfortunately, I had a bad SD card, so I lost all the drone footage. I had a lot of aerial views that were great, but I have a slideshow, and then at the end I do a video walkthrough. So hope you enjoy it, and hope it gives you some ideas about what to do with your shop.
Front of the building. It is 36 by 60 with a 14-foot wall. You see there's a 12 by 12 door there, a 12 by 12 door over here. So we ended up doing two 12 by 12s. We got some crush and run for this side of the door for now. That matches up with the alleyway over here. See the top of the building there. Ended up building a privacy fence along the whole back, which turned out pretty nice, and it ties into the building. Kind of matches up with the neighbor's fence over there. All right, coming around this direction, we did not pave the driveway again. We will repave it here at some point. So temporarily we had them just pour a couple yards down for a little ramp temporarily until we do get the driveway done. We plan to bring the driveway all the way out at the end of the gate here. So that'll widen the driveway quite a bit, where we could technically fit 3 wide if we needed to, but just to make 2 comfortable wide cars with plenty of space to get out and move around. And then also the sidewalk will continue on past this gate along the side of the building and wrap around the back side. So that's still to do, but it will come. So again, we just have some crush and run down right now. We do have a little grate there, keep the doggies from digging underneath there. Backside, you can see we've kind of got finished up. We got some grass growing now finally. We just did a couple windows. We did one window on this side. I didn't want any windows on the alley side or the outside, the privacy fence, because I didn't want people peering in and seeing what was in there or whatever. So again, you can see the privacy fence here continues into the building. Guttering. We'll go inside. All right, on the inside, you can kind of see, I'll kind of back away here. As you come in the door, we framed this off to be a bathroom. It's not complete yet. We ended up doing 1.5 inch foam board in between the girts, then framed it out with normal studs, 18 on center, insulated it. So this will be the bathroom. You see we're plumbed up for the toilet. We also have a sink in here that we got that was big enough to wash the dogs in if we needed to. So all the plumbing will come up into here. It'll all tie in together, so there's no connections underneath the slab. We'll run a on-demand little hot water in here just for the sink. I may do a manifold system so I can plumb the hot water to go through any of these pipes just in case. It'd be handy for like washing cars if you want hot water on some of the spigots we have over by the doors. So that may happen, we haven't decided yet. That'll be the vent pipe. So you can see just roughly framed in this door. So we got to do the trim and stuff around it. Over here, I just built a little workbench. It's just been accumulating things until I find spots for everything. So we're still putting lots of stuff away, still digging stuff out of every nook and cranny that we had in the house. So eventually that will all be cleaned off, hopefully. May leave the computer just to have internet access here. But you see there's an 8x8 door that we did on the back. And the reason we did that is because it is in line with the other door, and you get a breeze right here between the two doors for the lift. So when you're working here in the car in the summertime, that breeze will come directly through. And it actually works pretty well. We already get to try it out. But get everything in here for that. We did build a loft over the top of this thing. Little staircase. You can see here. So that goes over the workbench area and the bathroom. Also serves obviously as the bathroom roof, which works out. But it's just a little 8x20, or 10x20, sorry. Enough to put some stuff up here. But yeah. Go down here. We got the car parked there in the lift right now. I wanted the lift to be offset like that for a couple reasons. One is to allow that access like that. Two, I want to be able to park a vehicle here full time. So if I'm working on something, I didn't want something in the way of the door. So I wanted it canted. One, it makes it easier just to pull in. You can just pull right in. You don't have to worry about shimmying the car in and around, to get where you need to be. And you still have plenty of room for a big full-size vehicle over here, or even two smaller vehicles if you want to pull them up in there far enough. The main purpose of this building was for storage. For all the other vehicles and projects we have here. This is my 66 Mustang. It was my first car I ever owned. I bought that thing when I was about 14. It was a 6-cylinder, 3-speed car. It has been apart for a very long time, but it has I've been through a lot of iterations of what I think I want, so it's still stuck in the I'm not sure yet. This is my daughter's 64 Fairlane 4-door. It's a Fairlane 500. Has a 95 HO 302 in it. AOD, power steering, power disc brakes. This was a project we did together where she did most of the work and I kind of supervised, and it worked out to be a great cruiser. This is the 76 Ford Highboy F250. I bought this, it's 11, 12 years ago up in Washington State, and I actually drove it down here pulling a trailer, so this worked out well. But it needs a little love too. It needs to be out of the elements. I did get a lot of pallet shelving, and it's been a life saver for sure. I eventually want to get some of that mesh grating. It's pretty expensive though to even pick up used. So right now we're just using pallets, and you can see I got a lot of crap. Eventually we do not have power right now. Eventually the breaker box will go over here on this wall, right here. Big compressor will go right here, kind of the opposite end of the, kind of keep the noise down a little bit. I may frame it in a little bit. And this is the other 12 by 12 door here. Where all this crap is sitting right now will eventually be like a fabrication area. Welder, plasma cutter, drill press, mill, hopefully a lathe at some point. A big layout table here. Tables along the back wall for welding. I'm gonna probably end up making like a curtain like right here that kind of wraps around to protect everything. And I'd like to put like an air handling unit up here to kind of pull the fumes out, like a hood. So we'll see how that goes as time goes on. I haven't got to insulating it either. That will come. We kind of run out of time and money at the same time. Right now we're just kind of running off of extension cords for lights, and that's really all I need at the moment, but it'd be nice to have power at some point here. So that'll come as we go. I'll frame it out similar to what I did the bathroom, or insulate it similar to what I did to the bathroom, doing 1.5 inch foam board between the girts, and then frame it in with 2x4s, and then I'll probably put tin on everything, especially over in the welding area. I'll tin all this. On the ceiling, I'll put up tin as well, and then blow in on the attic. That'll protect or insulate it really well. I was looking at spray foam. I got quoted about $10,000 to $12,000 for spray foam. Wasn't ready to pull the trigger on that. Plus, I've heard, some people say, you're better off just going with bat. It does seal it up, and it does make it structurally better if you do spray foam, but sometimes it seals up things a little bit too good. But for now, it is a good storage spot. It's got everything I want inside, which is great. HRI did all the building on this out of Ponca City, Oklahoma. They did a great job. The framers did a good job. You can see it's built really stout. These are 6x6 treated posts. You see the girts are 2x6s. They're probably 2 foot apart. They actually tie in up there at the top on a double header, double 2x12 header. With the angled post in, and you can see at the top that post extends past the double header up into the actual trusses. So it ties it all in, super strong, and I'm pretty happy with it. So that's the inside, and for now it'll be done until probably springtime. We'll start working on it some more.